there, welcome to the ClearSkinEssentials.com. I'm Natasha St. Michael, and today I want to do a review of Drunk Elephant Skincare. I have a bunch of products I've been using of theirs for the past 9 months. I bought all these products during last year's Sephora VIB Sale, and this year's sale has been going on recently, and I repurchased a few products, so I thought it'd be a perfect time to talk about the products that I've been using over the past few months, which ones I liked, which ones I didn't, who I'd recommend them to, all of that. So before we get into the review though, there's one thing I want to clarify because I get asked a lot if Drunk Elephant is a natural skincare brand, is it clean beauty? What's the difference? What is this company? Is it all natural or no? So the answer is no, it's not all natural. They use natural ingredients. They also use synthetic ingredients. But what sort of separates Drunk Elephant from a lot of other sort of mainstream skincare brands is that they have a very strong ethos of not using certain ingredients that they believe hurts or could damage the skin. Okay, and they believe that what they call the suspicious 6, which is 6 ingredients, they feel these skincare ingredients mess up people's skin, and this is what's sort of behind the cause of a lot of skin issues. Okay, and so these 6 ingredients include things like drying alcohols, silicones, fragrance and dyes, essential oils, chemicals, sunscreen filters, as well as sodium lauryl sulfate. Okay, so none of their products contain these 6 ingredients. Plus, I believe they also don't use parabens and things like that as well. But really, they highlight these 6 ingredients as being very bad. Now, I'm really happy that they don't use these 6 ingredients because majority of them I don't like in my skincare anyways. I don't have so much of an issue with essential oils being in my skincare, but there's only very select products that I use with essential oils. So I kind of like that Drunk Elephant doesn't have essential oils in their skincare because I can use it with other products that do have essential oils and I don't have to worry about them causing like a bad reaction. So I like that they don't have essential oils and fragrance and drying alcohols, all that. I'm very, very happy with that. But I can say that based on personal experience and just based on working with a lot of people with skin issues and acne and breakouts and all of that, is that there's more ingredients than just these 6 that are messing up people's skin. And it's great that they're not using these 6, but there's a lot more that people need to be cautious with or that people have a sensitivity to. Okay, so that's just something to be aware of, that it's not only just these 6 that can cause an issue, but there's other things as well. And I've had a few issues with some of their products, and I believe that they do have some ingredients in their products that can cause sensitivity for some people. All right, but I'll talk more about that in the actual review. All right, so let's get started. So the first product I want to review is the Beste No. 9 Jelly Cleanser. So this is a gel cleanser that foams. There's no sodium lauryl sulfate in this, but there's other surfactants used to give that foaming quality. Now, if you love a foaming cleanser, then I would recommend this because it's very mild, it's very, very gentle. It didn't leave my skin feeling like tight red and parched and like stripped, not at all. And I have to say, it's been ages I've used like a gel cleanser. Normally I like to use oil cleansers and balm cleansers and very nourishing cleansers, very moisturizing cleansers. So this was very different for me to use, but I didn't actually have any issue using it, and I quite liked using it, and I found that it cleansed my face fine. It didn't remove eye makeup very well. The one thing I will say though is that using it around the eye, I could. So it won't burn your eyes, nothing. Me, every day when I wear sunscreen, I put sunscreen on my eyelids, everywhere. So I do always need to use a cleanser that I can actually massage around my eye area. And this was fine, but it didn't remove mascara or eyeliner, things like that. It won't remove that very well. You'll have to use an eye makeup remover or an oil first to remove that, then go in with this. So if you'd like a gel cleanser, this is something to try. Definitely cleans your skin, and it also makes your skin feel very soft afterwards, which I liked. Would I continue using this? Probably not every day. Like, to be honest with you guys, I just prefer using like an oil cleanser or a balm. I think because I'm just in my 40s and I've got like lines and wrinkles on my face, I'd like to use something that's nourishing, that kind of really helps to kind of like soften the lines and wrinkles on my face. Plus, I'm just one of these people that likes minimal skincare. Like, I like to use like a cleanser that I can literally just wash my face and go. Like, I like to use an oil cleanser because I don't necessarily need to use a moisturizer after. You know, like my skin doesn't feel like it needs some moisture or it needs to be sealed. It's already getting sealed by using like an oil cleanser. So for me, this is not my favorite, but I would say for younger skin, someone that's like teenagers or in your 20s, I think this would be great. If you got oily skin and you prefer using like a gel cleanser, this would be great. If you have acne prone skin that's like more on sort of the combination or oily side, this could be great. Now, if you've got dry skin, I won't go near this. If you've got maturing skin like me, where, you know, you got lines and wrinkles and you want your cleanser to be more nourishing, don't use this. So pretty much I would say oily skin, combination skin, normal skin, acne prone skin, and younger skin can do great. Just don't use this if you got dry skin or maturing skin. So the next product is the C-Firma Day Serum, and this is a vitamin C serum. It's 15% L-ascorbic acid. And this product, I mean, so many people rave about it, and for me it was a total fail. Like, so many things went wrong with this product. I would say the first thing that really went wrong was that it made my skin orange. And it wasn't the first day using it. It took a few days for it to kind of like build up, where one day I just looked in the mirror and I'm like, why is my skin orange? And I noticed that it wasn't right when I put it on my skin that it would appear orange. It would be like halfway through the day I would look in the mirror and my skin would have like an orange tinge to it. And I even tried using this at night to see if like maybe, you know, because I live in Indonesia, I live in Bali. It's very hot here. The sun is strong here. That I thought, well, maybe if I use it at night, it won't oxidize the same way as it's oxidizing during the day on my face. But the same thing would happen. I'd wake up the next morning and I'd have like orange face. I don't know if any of you have ever had that experience with it. I don't know if it's because it's just very hot here, if the product is oxidizing on my face. Like, I don't know. I don't know. So that was the first issue with this. The second issue is that over time using this, because I continued using it even though it was making my skin orange, because what I did like about it was that it really helped with like acne scars, and it helped with like if I get any kind of breakout, it would help to repair it very, very quickly. But at the same time, I did notice that it was congesting my skin. I would get a lot of like blackheads and enlarged pores. My skin started looking very porous. And I didn't know if it was this product or something else I was using. And it was only until after a few months of using this and really kind of pressing through with it, when I stopped using it, I would say a week later, my skin was smooth. And I was like, oh my goodness, this whole time, this was causing me to have sort of like porous skin. And I don't know if it was blocking my pores or if it's just irritating my skin, that it would just kind of inflame my pores, that they would appear more enlarged. One way or another, it just didn't work for me. And this is not the only sort of vitamin C product I've had an issue with. I've tried other vitamin C serums and have had sort of bad reactions to them before as well. So I don't know if vitamin C is the best ingredient for my skin. I find I don't have issues with products that contain vitamin C if it's like a cleanser where it's not sitting on my skin, but it's just either maybe a cleanser or a mask where it's on my skin but then off. But anything that I've used that's like a serum that's sitting on my skin with vitamin C just doesn't seem to work. And for those of you who might also wondering, when I bought this product, because one thing you need to know with vitamin C serums is that when you buy it, you need to use it immediately. You can't like buy it and like store it somewhere and like 6 months later use it, because it's probably going to go bad. And what I did when I bought this was I actually bought it and because my parents brought the products over from Canada to here to Bali, that I bought it a week before they left. I had it shipped to them. They brought it right over and I used it immediately. So I don't think that because my skin turned orange that the product, that maybe it was off or bad. Maybe it was, but the likelihood is less because I used it pretty much immediately after it was bought. It was not sitting around. I just dove in. I was super excited about this because so many people told me that this would be great for melasma and hyperpigmentation, which I didn't notice no benefit with that. It did not help my melasma at all back then. So my melasma is gone, but from other products, this did not help. So the next product is the T.L.C Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. I love this product. This is one of my favorite, all-time favorite skincare products. It's not only my favorite Drunk Elephant product, but I just love this product. This is my second bottle. I just reordered my third. I love it that much. I always have to have it stocked up. And what I love about this is that, first of all, it's an exfoliating serum. So you use this at night, and it's got a bunch of exfoliating acids in it, AHAs and BHA. And what you do is you put this on at night, and the next morning you'll wake up and your skin will be smooth, it will be bright, it will be super soft, and it'll help to keep your pores clear. So if you struggle with congested pores, if you struggle with enlarged pores, if you struggle with blackheads, and if your skin is kind of just prone to getting congested, I strongly recommend this. Now, if you have active acne, you've got active pimples on your skin, I would not be using this, but I would be using this preventative when your skin is clear. And the reason why is that I just find that when you have pimples, you don't want to be using exfoliating acids on top of it because I just find it'll irritate it more. But I find that let's say you only get breakouts around your period, I would use this all the other time of the month when your skin is clear. I would use this to help prevent getting those pimples around your period because it really helps to keep your skin clear. I've noticed a huge difference in my skin, especially when it comes down to clogged pores and just getting rid of congested pores that can turn into pimples, right? So preventative, it's great, but if you're in the middle of having active acne, I think this product is too strong. I'd also say too, though, is that if you have really, really dry or sensitive skin, I would recommend that you use either a moisturizer or a facial oil on top of this or mixed in with it when you use it at night. Me personally, I've got normal skin and I pretty much just wash my face and put this on. And that's it. I don't put on any facial oil or moisturizer, nothing on top of it and nothing underneath it. I just feel like this is hydrating enough at night that I don't need anything else. And I wake up the next morning, my skin is super soft, it's smooth, it's bright, it's healthy, it's really balanced. I adore this. So strongly recommend it. So the next product is the B-Hydra Intensive Hydration Gel. So I'm going to be honest here. When I first used this, I did not like it at all. I was super disappointed. I was like, what is this? And I think the reason why I was so disappointed was that I thought this was a moisturizer. I'd seen so many reviews talking about how this is a great moisturizer for summer weather and oily skin. And you guys know, I live in Bali. It's hot here. I'm in the tropics. So I was hoping this would be a lightweight gel hydration moisturizer, which it was not. And I don't recommend this to use even for the oiliest skin types. I would not use this alone as a moisturizer. I don't think it'll do very much. It will add hydration, but you need something to kind of seal in that hydration, and that's what was not happening with using this product alone. So I was completely disappointed in the beginning. But at some point I was reading, I think on Drunk Elephant, maybe on their social media or their website, somewhere, where they were talking about sort of cocktailing or mixing their products to make the ultimate product. And so they were talking about mixing this with their marula oil or their Protini peptide cream, other things to just give a hydration boost. And I didn't have the marula oil, so I mixed a pump of this with 1 drop of rosehip seed oil, and oh my goodness. I love rosehip seed oil, but it made my rosehip seed oil 1,000 times better because it added in hydration. And I've got normal skin. I don't have dry skin. So a lot of times I find when I use facial oils, they soften my skin, but they kind of sit on my skin. They don't do all that much. But when I added in just a pump of this hydration gel with the oil, then it kind of like just allowed the water from the gel to kind of get into my skin, or the hyaluronic acid that's in here, to penetrate my skin, and then the oil kind of just seals it in. And it just made my skin hydrated and soft and supple and just like beautiful, like amazing. It helped so much, and it made a big difference with even just what I would get out of normally just using an oil on its own. It's almost like it just amplified sort of the benefits from the oil and just allowed my skin to get hydrated as well. But one thing I want to just mention, that the biggest benefit I found from using this was helping with sun damage I have under my eyes. So since I was a kid, I'm a child of the 70s. Okay, so in the 70s and 80s, we didn't wear sunscreen, and my parents traveled a lot, so we'd go to places like India and Thailand, and I would get burnt to a crisp. Like, I'm talking like blisters all over my body. And so I've got sun damage from when I was a kid under my eyes, and what it is little bumps. It's not milia, because milia is more scattered and it's a little bit different, but this is what I call like chicken skin under my eyes, and it's texture, and I've had it since I was a teenager, and I find nothing really helps it. And the thing that makes it worse, or just kind of emphasizes the appearance of it, is using oils. But I found when I started using this every day was that it helped with the texture. It's like it actually helped to kind of flatten out that bumpy texture and to get rid of some of that sun damage. And this has been better than like any eye cream I've used, like any product. It's been amazing. So I believe that maybe it's just all these years my skin has been sun damaged and dehydrated, and adding that, just that extra, like plumping up that area, has helped to kind of smooth out the surface of that area and just to help to like allow that area to repair itself a bit. So I don't know what it's done, but it's really helped with texture in my skin and just getting rid of that sun damage. Now, has it gotten rid of it completely? No, but I would say like the texture under my eyes is, I would say, like 60% better. And I attribute it to this product like itself, and mixing it with other products so that this can get sealed into my skin a lot better. So who would I recommend this to? I would say this could be suitable for all skin types, as long as you don't use this as a moisturizer. I don't think using this alone as a moisturizer, even for like the oiliest skin types, I don't think it would be good. But if you need extra hydration in your skin, this is fantastic to add in with your moisturizer or add with your facial oil. And the good thing about it is that this doesn't have ingredients like waxes in it or butters or any heavy oils in it. So this is not going to congest your skin. So even for someone that's got like acne prone skin, if you want to use this and add it into like your facial oil or your moisturizer, you're not risking like clogging up your skin or putting something super heavy on your skin. This is very, very lightweight. It's just going to add in a little bit of water into your skin. But I strongly believe it needs to be mixed with either a facial oil or a moisturizer, something that's got lipids in it, in order to seal it into your skin, to seal in that water so that your skin can get that hydration. So I'd recommend this for all skin types. I think it's a fabulous product if you have the extra money that you want to add in a hydration product. And then lastly is the Protini Polypeptide Cream. So I had very, very high hopes for this product, and I'm on the fence. I will say that like my first impressions of this, I couldn't stand the smell. It was the scent of it. I don't even know how to describe it. It's a naturally occurring scent, and it's not like a synthetic fragrance or anything like that, but I didn't like the smell of it. And I also didn't find this to be very moisturizing. What I loved about it was that it's like it made my skin bouncy. It gave volume to my skin. Like if any of you are watching this that are in perhaps like in your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, like you know how we age, we lose volume in our skin. And this helps to like just sort of puff up your skin. It makes it bouncy. It gives your skin a glow. Like I was reading one review where someone was saying it really brightened their skin, and I see that it really does brighten the skin. it's a great product, I would say, for anyone that's like 35 and up that just is starting to see the signs of aging and just needs something to kind of smooth out the fine lines and wrinkles, plump up your skin, just give it a healthy glow. The only issue I had with this, besides it not really being super moisturizing, which I found like if this was my only moisturizer, I would be terribly unhappy. So I would say like it was good like on days where I want my skin to look really nice and I'm using other products to moisturize my skin. Like I would actually add in a pump of the B-Hydra with this, and I found that to be a lot more hydrating, a lot more moisturizing when I use these two products together. But when I use this on its own, I didn't feel like it did very much for moisturizing my skin. But to improve sort of the surface quality of my skin and my skin just feeling really bouncy and healthy, amazing. But the only problem I had with this was that it congested my skin. So if I use this one day, it's fine. But if I used it like 2-3 days in a row, I'd start seeing like little raised bumps. And I get that from coconut oil. And I believe because this product has coconut alkanes in it, it's giving me the same reaction. And so it's one of these products that I can't use every day. I can use it like once every few days. I've noticed recently though, that when I use the T.L.C Framboos Glycolic Night Serum, when I use this regularly, like every other night, like consistently, then I can use this more regularly without getting the congested pores. So I feel like it's almost like I need to be really on top of exfoliating my skin or else it's going to get congested by this product. But I don't like the fact that this product is like my skin is so sensitive to it that it can so easily get congested by it. That as much as I loved the appearance, like what it did to the appearance of my skin, I don't think I'd repurchase this. I really feel like it's a product I enjoyed. I'd love to find something else that is as good without congesting my skin. And to be honest with you, I haven't found a product that has the same texture, that does the same sort of bouncy thing it does for my skin. So it's kind of like, it's one of those products I wished it worked, but it just doesn't. And so, yeah, so I wouldn't recommend this for anyone that's got acne prone skin. I also don't think like if you're 20, I don't think you need this. I think this is really for anyone that's like 35 and up that is seeing the signs of aging in your skin and just needs something, especially if you're losing like a lot of volume in your skin, if you're seeing a lot of lines and wrinkles. This will just help to kind of plump it up. It'll give you a very healthy glow. And it's very nice on the skin as well. Like whenever I use it, my skin feels just soft and great. So yeah, so this is my final review of the Drunk Elephant products. I just made my little Sephora VIB order where I got the T.L.C Framboos Glycolic Night Serum again. I got the B-Hydra. I got their sunscreen. I got the one that's not tinted. I was gonna get the tinted one, but I was kind of on the fence. I didn't know. If anyone's used it, tell me, is it too dark for my skin? My skin's very fair, and I'm always afraid getting like tinted sunscreens that they're going to make my skin orange. So so let me know if this is something I should try or not, or if you guys want me to review, then I'll get it. And then I got one of their kits, so like a few samples in it, so I can try some of their other products. I'll let you guys know now that I was planning, the reason why I bought all those products last year was I was planning on doing a 30-day Drunk Elephant experiment, like the one I did with the Living Libations, where I'd use the products for 30 days exclusively, no other products with it, and see how it goes, and do videos showing you sort of the start to finish. And the reason why I didn't end up doing that 30-day experiment was that some of the products didn't work out for me, right? Like, as I mentioned, like the cleanser, I needed like a really good moisturizer to go with that cleanser. And I found that the Protini was congesting my pores and the B-Hydra wasn't moisturizing enough. So I want to do the 30-day experiment eventually, but I feel that I still need to kind of find the right Drunk Elephant products to put a skincare routine together to do that experiment. So I'm hoping maybe with some of the products that I got, my parents will be bringing them from Canada to Bali in February. So next year, hopefully I'll be able to do a 30-day Drunk Elephant experiment if you guys want me to. If not, I'll pass on it. But yeah, that's my review. Let me know if you guys have used any of Drunk Elephant products, which ones are your favorites, and yeah, and which ones you didn't like and why, all of that. So it'd be interesting to hear what worked out for you, what didn't. All right, so if you want to know more too about these products that I used and more of my review on them, I did a written review on my blog, and I'll put a link to that below. And if you like this video, please like it, please subscribe, and I'll be seeing you guys again soon. Bye.